Hidden potential. Unlocking untapped abilities for success. Hidden potential. Adam Grant. What if your true potential is far greater than you ever imagined? Many people believe that talent is something you're born with. You either have it or you don't. But what if I told you that success isn't about innate ability, but about how you develop, adapt, and grow over time? In Hidden Potential, Adam Grant, one of the world's leading organizational psychologists, reveals the secrets to unlocking untapped abilities and achieving success, not because of where you start, but because of how you improve. Stick around to learn how to maximize your hidden potential and achieve extraordinary results, even if you don't think you're naturally gifted. Welcome back to Join Top 1%. If you're new here, we break down life-changing books to help you grow smarter, stronger, and more successful. If that sounds good, hit that subscribe button. Now, let's dive into today's book, Hidden Potential by Adam Grant. Why is this book important? Most people think success is about talent, but science shows it's about effort and learning. Some of the most successful individuals started with no special skills, but they found ways to adapt and grow faster. This book teaches you how to unleash your own hidden abilities, no matter where you're starting from. In this summary, we'll break down the biggest myths about talent and potential, how mindset and habits shape long-term success, 5 key lessons to unlock your hidden potential. Let's get started. We often look at successful people and marvel at their talent. We assume they were just born with it, destined for greatness. But what if that's not the whole story? The myth of talent. Why growth outshines innate ability. Lesson 1, talent is overrated. Growth matters more. Most people assume talent is the biggest factor in success. Adam Grant, a leading organizational psychologist, challenges this very notion. He argues that effort, practice, and adaptability are even more important than innate ability. Take Mozart, for example. He's often cited as a born genius. But few people know that he spent over 10 years mastering his craft before composing anything truly remarkable. 10 years of dedicated practice, of honing his skills, before the world recognized his genius. The world's best athletes, musicians, and entrepreneurs all had to put in the work, often for years, before achieving greatness. Michael Jordan spent countless hours practicing his basketball skills. The Beatles honed their music through years of playing in clubs. Steve Jobs experienced numerous failures before Apple's monumental success. Talent alone doesn't predict success. What matters more is your ability to learn and grow. It's about your willingness to put in the effort, to adapt to challenges, and to constantly improve. The key takeaway from this lesson is clear. Don't get discouraged if you don't think you're naturally gifted at something. Focus on developing your skills, on practicing consistently, and on embracing the learning process. Your ability to learn and grow is your greatest asset. It's what will ultimately determine your success, far more than any innate talent you may or may not possess. So, embrace the challenge, put in the work, and unlock your hidden potential. We've established that talent isn't everything. But what is the key to unlocking your potential and growing faster? It's adopting a specific mindset, the beginner's mindset. The power of the beginner's mindset. Lesson 2, the power of the beginner's mindset. Why do some people learn faster than others? It's not just about intelligence, it's about their approach to learning. People with a beginner's mindset stay open to new ideas and feedback. They don't assume they already know everything. They're willing to admit what they don't know, and they're eager to learn. Instead of seeing challenges as threats to their ego, they see them as opportunities for growth. They understand that failure is not a sign of weakness, but a stepping stone to success. They're willing to experiment, to try new things, and to learn from their mistakes. Think about Jeff Bezos when he started Amazon. He knew almost nothing about e-commerce. He didn't have all the answers, but he embraced learning. He was willing to experiment, to adapt, and to constantly evolve his business model. He had a beginner's mindset, and that's a huge part of what led to Amazon's massive success. The willingness to fail and experiment is crucial. It's how we learn and grow. If you're afraid to make mistakes, you'll never reach your full potential. The beginner's mindset embraces failure as a learning opportunity. It's about seeing setbacks as temporary and using them as fuel for future growth. The key takeaway from this lesson is clear. Stay curious, stay humble, and never stop learning. Cultivate a beginner's mindset. Be open to new ideas, be willing to experiment, and embrace the learning process. Don't let ego or pride get in the way of your growth. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. And that's a good thing. It's what keeps you hungry, keeps you growing, and ultimately unlocks your hidden potential. We've talked about the importance of a beginner's mindset, but what fuels that drive to learn and grow? It's grit. The power of grit. Why passion and perseverance outshine intelligence. Lesson 3. Grit and consistency matter more than IQ. We often think intelligence is the key to success. But research shows that intelligence isn't the biggest predictor of achievement. What matters more is grit. Grit is a combination of passion and perseverance. It's the ability to stick with something, to stay committed to your goals, even when things get tough. It's about having a long-term vision and the determination to keep pushing forward, even in the face of obstacles and setbacks. Angela Duckworth's research on grit has shown that persistence is a better predictor of success than IQ in a variety of fields, from business and sports to education. People who consistently work on their skills, who have that inner drive to keep going, outperform those who are naturally talented but don't put in the effort. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone with immense talent fail to reach their potential simply because they lacked the discipline to put in the work? Conversely, how many times have you seen someone with average abilities achieve extraordinary things through sheer grit and determination? The key takeaway from this lesson is this: keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Don't give up on your dreams just because you encounter obstacles. Develop your grit. Cultivate that inner drive to persevere. Because talent without effort is wasted potential. It's the combination of talent and grit that leads to true, lasting success. So embrace the challenges, learn from your failures, and never stop pushing towards your goals. Your grit will take you further than your IQ ever could. We've talked about grit and perseverance, but how do you apply those qualities to achieve real progress? It's not about making huge leaps overnight. It's about the power of small, consistent improvements. The hidden power of small daily improvements. Lesson 4. The hidden power of small improvements. Big success rarely comes from sudden breakthroughs. It's built upon small, consistent improvements over time. If you improve just 1% every day, those small changes compound into massive progress. Think about it. 1% improvement every day for a year adds up to a 37x improvement. The key is consistent learning and self-improvement. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and making a little bit of progress. It's about focusing on small wins, knowing that they'll eventually add up to major breakthroughs. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, talks about this very principle. He emphasizes how tiny improvements, when repeated consistently, can lead to massive long-term changes, whether in fitness, career, or relationships. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about focusing on small, manageable steps that you can sustain over time. Think about any significant achievement you've made in your life. It wasn't built on one single act of brilliance. It was the result of consistent effort, of small improvements made day after day. The key takeaway from this lesson is clear. Focus on small wins, and they'll add up to major breakthroughs. Don't get discouraged if you're not seeing results immediately. Trust the process. Keep learning, keep practicing, keep improving, even if it's just by 1% each day. Those small, consistent efforts will compound over time, leading to remarkable results you never thought possible. It's not about instant gratification. It's about long-term growth and realizing your full potential. We've discussed the power of small improvements and consistent effort. But your journey to unlocking your hidden potential doesn't happen in a vacuum. Your environment plays a crucial role, especially the people you surround yourself with. The power of surrounding yourself with the right people. Lesson 5, surround yourself with the right people. Your environment shapes your success more than you might realize. The people around you influence your mindset, your habits, and even your expectations of what's possible. They can either lift you up or hold you back. The mirror effect in psychology shows that we unconsciously adopt the behaviors and attitudes of those around us. If you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated people, you're more likely to adopt those same qualities. But if you surround yourself with growth-oriented individuals, people who are constantly learning and striving to improve, you'll be inspired to do the same. Think about the most successful people you know. They often have mentors, coaches, and friends who push them to be their best. These are people who believe in their potential, who offer guidance and support, and who hold them accountable for their goals. Your circle of influence is powerful. It can either amplify your potential or stifle it. Choose your circle wisely, leader. The key takeaway from this lesson is clear. Find mentors, coaches, and friends who push you to be your best. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you, and who believe in your ability to grow. Surround yourself with individuals who embody the qualities you aspire to possess. Their positive influence will have a profound impact on your journey to unlock your hidden potential. It's not just about what you know, but who you know, and more importantly, who you choose to surround yourself with. They will become your mirror, reflecting back to you your best self and inspiring you to achieve it. So, what's the biggest takeaway from hidden potential? It's this. Success isn't about where you start. It's about how you learn, adapt, and grow. It's not about innate talent, but about the choices you make and the effort you put in. Hard work, persistence, and surrounding yourself with the right influences make all the difference. These are the factors that truly determine your potential for growth and achievement. Anyone can unlock their hidden potential. It's not reserved for a select few. It's available to everyone who commits to lifelong learning and improvement. It's about believing in your ability to grow, embracing challenges, and never giving up on your dreams. Want to dive deeper into the science of potential and learn how to unlock your own hidden abilities? Grab a copy of Hidden Potential using the links below. It's a book that can inspire you to reach for more and achieve extraordinary things. And if you prefer to listen, you can get the audiobook for free with an Audible trial. Start your journey to realizing your full potential today. If this summary of hidden potential inspired you to think differently about talent and growth, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing book breakdowns. We're dedicated to helping you unlock your full potential and live a more fulfilling life. We'd love to hear from you. Which book should we summarize next? Let us know in the comments below. Your suggestions are valuable, and we're always looking for new and impactful books to explore. Want more book breakdowns like this? Check out these related videos. We've got a whole library of summaries covering a wide range of topics to help you grow smarter, stronger, and more successful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.